Let's talk a little bit about wiring harnesses on the stock EFI fuel injection system on a Datsun 280Z. There's a gentleman who's having a problem with some aftermarket, some modifications that were done to his system. So what I'm showing you here is there's two wiring harnesses that come off, two bullet connector wire harnesses. There's this one here, and there's this one here. I can't remember which is which, but I think, let's see if I can trace it out. Red one's on the bottom. He goes to the thermal. Okay, so it looks like the wiring harness has a red piece of tape. Make sure that's plugged into the piece of red tape sub harness here. That's a thermotime switch, operates a cold start. I know you may not have that, but anyway. The other one that I think you have a problem with is, this is the second one, second set of bullet connectors. This goes to the engine coolant temperature sensor. It tells the engine, tells the ECU how hot your engine is and how much it should affect the duty cycle of the fuel injectors. So you need to find this part of your wiring harness. See this big fat wiring harness? This all wraps around, goes back down through the firewall. But there should be, you see here's the terminus of it goes to all the fuel injectors. The next leg up is the one that you're looking for. That's the one that's got the coolant temperature sensor. The next one down, this one here, this is the one that goes over to the, let me see if I can trace this out. This one goes, this next little bit here actually goes to the air regulator, which I think you said is disconnected, which is not good. That means you have to hold the throttle cranked open a little bit. And let's see, and the thermotime switch, which is this red one, oh, he's part of that second one too. Okay, let's start over. The terminus goes to 6 injectors. The next the next leg of the main harness goes to both the cold start injector and the coolant temperature sensor. The next main one off the bus goes to the air regulator, which allows additional air to flow during warm-up period. And this little guy is nothing at all. It's not even part of the main. I think this has to do with the actually with the ignition system, not the fuel injection. So anyway, you've got to look at this big harness and try to figure out where this bus is that connects up to your ECU, and the main thing that you're looking for is the one that goes to the pin 13 and ground on the ECU 36 pin connector, and make sure it's hooked up to the temperature sensor. I hope all that makes sense, but at least it gives you an idea what you should be looking for. Thanks later.